Welcome, my dear students. Welcome to another lecture in the marketing science, the marketing management science. And we will move today to another topic in the definition of management. And we have handled before the definition of management and marketing management. And we move into another topics regarding the management. Actually, today we are going forward to check out some points about the marketing aspects. We'll start with the marketing. That it was a very old activity. Marketing means that satisfy the needs and wants of the people through a process of exchange, So like we see here, Kotler now is a set of the definition of marketing. He said it is a set of all actual and potential buyers of a product. And also, let me go to another definition of this is about the market itself, not about marketing. Market. And one thing I want to say, market does not mean a place, but it means exchange. A place, it might be physical on the ground in one place, like when you go to the market to buy something. And maybe there is no place where the exporter, as example, and the importer, they don't meet in one point. They don't meet in physical location. They might do their transaction by the phone or through the websites or through digital marketing or whatever. They might have any means of communication. One might be on the ground and the other might be in the sky, in his plane, his private jet, and they are finishing a transaction or whatever. Someone might be here, another one be in another country. So it doesn't mean, market doesn't mean a place by the meaning of the word physical place, but it is where the willing of the buyer and the seller agreed together for an exchange process. This is the core of the marketing itself. Okay. Second thing we want to talk about is the marketing process itself. What is the marketing? We talk about the market here, and we said it is a very old activity. Since Adam and Eve were on the ground or on the earth, marketing refers to the various groups of activities that take place in market. These activities are either planned or spontaneous. For example, production, assembling, distribution, and storage could be planned. Consumption is often spontaneous. Also, market is organizational function and a set of process for creating, communicating values to customers, and for managing customers' relationships in a way that benefits the organization and its stakeholders. Kotler, marketing is a social process by which individual and group obtain what they need and want through creating, offering, and fairly exchanging. And I will stop for the word exchanging here. Exchanging products and services of values with others. And this is very important also, because we said marketing is creating a value within a process of exchange. Those are some definitions, and we have here also a definition like that phase of business activity through which human wants were satisfied by the exchange of goods or services for valuable consideration, usually money or its equivalents. And this is another point about the marketing. Cool, that's fine. So we talk about an exchange satisfying needs and wants, and those are basic two elements about the marketing. Marketing is there since Adam and Eve, like we say, on the earth. And marketing started with many concepts. Let us go for the marketing concepts and talk about the marketing concepts in details. So the start is the production concept. In this stage or era, it was after the Industrial Revolution in Europe, and after the invention of the diesel and the water steam engine, the steam engine by Daimler-Benz, which increased the volume of production. Before this, the production was manual. But after the invention of the steam engine and changed, the world has changed into mechanical and automation instead of the manual systems which had been there before. Consequently, the volume of production increased due to the incremental and the increase of the volume of production. We had in this era some economists like Jean-Baptiste Say, who said that you just produce, don't worry, because whatever you will produce will create a demand. So in this era, look at this, the producers, they didn't care too much about the consumer needs and wants. They didn't get back to the consumer to know what the consumer wants. Rather, they work on the production. They care about the production itself. And that time, you can say that the market was very starving for any new products. And that whatever was produced, yes, it was consumed. And the people have the power to buy it, the purchasing power to buy it. So there was no outlets, there was no stack, there was no any kind of, we can say, surplus in the market or accumulated storing stuff or items or products, but whatever was produced was always consumed and bought by the people. So marketing in this time was not a problem. Marketing in this time was not a problem in the production concept. Because also, it was good. Why what was good? Because the demand for products exceed the supply that time in the 40s and 30s of the previous century. And the product cost was high, yes. So they have to produce more and more to cover those costs. Okay. The second concept was the production concept of marketing or product concept of marketing. The selling concept came later on. Now, started in this time to be a slowdown in the supply of the products in the market. The demand was very slow down for them. For that reason, we found in this time, the supply was greater than the demand. Okay. For that reason, when the supply was greater than the demand, there was stock that is in the market and no one wants to buy it. So here it's create a problem, and the producers start to ask themselves, what is the problem? Why these units are not sold? Also, the time the market was closed by this in the like 1930 and upward, the market was also in a saturation situation. Saturation means that the market was fully satisfied. Whoever bought bought, whoever has products, he marketed it. So everything was fine. But we came to a point here that the supply was greater than the demand. So there was a stock. Everywhere you will find things are there, products are there, and no buyers. There was no buyers. So that's why producers start to check out why there is a slowdown in the buying process. Like here you see, for example, goods like automobiles are not readily bought by the consumers, and they have to be sold only through promotional efforts. Hence, the producers have to develop effective promotional efforts. The producers have to develop effective promotional programs to sell the products. So they were looking why it is not sold, why it is not sold, and so on. After that, we came to the profit concept of marketing. According to the profit concept of marketing, there is a necessity for the marketing function to generate profits for the organization. That's true, because why I'm working for profits. But it is the production activity that would determine the cost of manufacturing. And so profit generation becomes the ultimate responsibility of the marketing function. Okay. So for that reason, marketing personnel have to identify the right product and take it to the right people at the right time, at the right price, and through the right channel and with right promotion. So all are right here. Everything must be on a right way. So marketing function can try to optimize its activities by maximizing profits at minimum cost. And this was the target of the profit concept of marketing. We'll come now to what's very important, which is the modern market concept. And this is actually what's very important. The modern marketing concept revolves around customers. It focuses on the ultimate customer. Here we go. Like when I want to tell you that customers are the start and the end of all efforts and endeavors. So customers are the start because we have to check out what the customer wants. Then we produce to the customer what he really wants. And this is the real concept. Okay. So we must know here, we will start not like the past. In the past, they used to produce. And there's this card exploring or researching what the customer wants and what are the needs of the customers. But here is the opposite. Here, I will start with the customer to check out what the customer wants and what are his needs. Then I will produce the product which will satisfy the customer's needs. We came later to the social marketing concept. Social marketing concept. And we knew from that the philosophy of marketing underlines the importance of marketing activities to support and ensure social well-being. You find this as example in a lot of things now, like as example, products that harm the people, including hazard materials or ingredients that cause dangerous consequences for the health or risk of health, like those hormones or whatever. So, and that will leads to cancer. So these are the new marketing concept to ensure that the product is friendly environment, does not increase the pollution of the earth. It is green product. It goes with all the standards of the ISO, either for the environment or for the product specification. It is safe. All these are very important points regarding the product itself. Like you see here as example, also is given some examples like excessive use of groundwater resources to produce mineral water and earn money will result in faster depletion of water sources. So we have to care in this stage about the environment around us and about the rational use of the environment around us. The rule of marketing. The rule of marketing is overcoming the separations. We have many types of separations, like spatial separations, spatial ones. This refers to the geographical separation. So by marketing, I overcome the geographical separation. Marketing tends to erase or delete the separation between geographical areas. What I mean by this, as example, I'm wearing a shirt is made in Hong Kong. This shirt, I am consuming it here in Canada. So there is a geographical separation between Hong Kong and Canada. There is a big distance between the two countries. We have a very big distance between the two countries. Okay. What to do then? What to do? In that case, we would say that the marketing, me, as example, I bought this shirt it is from Hong Kong, but I bought it here in Toronto, Canada. So marketing is the one who came over and succeeded to eliminate the geographical separation between Hong Kong and Toronto by all the efforts done to move the effect of the geographical separation. The second separation time, well, this is a lot of things like this. As example, the pickles which we eat, that pickles which we eat need, as example, you put the cucumber in salt, water and salt, and you will keep it for many days. So marketing creates this, what we call time utility. Okay, so it cuts off when I market for you. That means you don't need to go back to just salt it and buy it. I gave you everything ready-made. So I overwhelm or overcome the time separation. Information separation, the same thing. Separation of ownership. When I sell to you something, it was belong to me. That means that the ownership of it has been shifted from you to my own, to me in person. So shifting the ownership. So like this, marketing by shifting the ownership, overwhelm or overcome the problem of the separation of ownership. That was some of the points which are examples for the rule of the marketing. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.